Good day, friends. Let's watch this video and see why Christ is called the firstborn of all creation. Watch with keen interest.
Before Jesus came, nobody has ever entered into heaven. Beginning from David to Elijah. Heaven means the body of Christ. The body of Christ was occupied by the Spirit alone. Heavenly things mean spiritual things. Nobody from Adam has ever been there except he who comes from there. Jesus said, no one has ascended into heaven except he that came down from heaven. Now, why he said that was that when he did not die, heaven was not created for people. You need to break that temple which his Father, the Spirit alone dwells. And he did that in 3 days. When he finished breaking the temple, which the veil of the literal temple in Jerusalem was cut asunder, when he resurrected, he then gave a place for anybody to come and become a member of his body, bone of his bone, blood of his blood. So it was after resurrection that people then, because there was no resurrection since the beginning of the world, people then, after the resurrection of the day of the saints happened in Jerusalem after his resurrection, and he impacted on the literal atmosphere of Jerusalem until the Jerusalem people saw dead saints coming out from the grave. That was the beginning of creating heaven for others. Jesus is the resurrection and life. It was from that resurrection that people who were sent came out from deadness into life. Then we have little rooms, not occupied by the Spirit alone, he occupied by many souls. That is what Jesus said, in my Father's house. His Father's house was his body. A spiritual house, what is known as heaven, was Jesus' body, where God lives. God goes around with his body, his house. When he died, he told the Jews, destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will heal it. When he built it in 3 days, he gave room for you and I to become a member of his body. And that body today is a mystical body. Nobody sees. Those who constitute this body from anywhere, their faith agrees with the principle of becoming a member of the heavenly body of Christ Jesus. Not a city built by blocks.
Friends, this is the reason why in Colossians chapter 1 verse 15, the Bible says, he is the invisible, he is the image of the invisible God, and he is the firstborn of all creation. It was after him. In the Bible, it says everything we are created through him, by him, and for him. So let's ask him to show us to.